Good morning, my lovely. How did you sleep last night? Did you dream of beautiful things, or did monsters go bump in the night? What can I get you for breakfast? How about we start with some toast and a cup of tea for you and me, 'cause I know that's what you like the most. You know there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I'm so glad I got you here with me.
Hi, welcome once again to Kids in the Kitchen. Tricia Ziemer here, your host. We have the lovely Abby and new chef Karl, who's joining us.
Hello.
Welcome.
How are you?
It's lovely to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Now, apparently you've got two lovely dishes for us today, dessert and dinner.
Indeed, and why not?
Okay, good. What have you got planned for us?
Well, today on Kids in the Kitchen, we're going to be making some lemonade scones, and
yum.
we're also going to make some cheese and vegetable wraps with guacamole.
Oh, gorgeous. Now, does that use real lemonade?
Indeed we do, yes.
Oh, fantastic. That's going to be a fascinating process.
Well, it certainly is. There's a little bit of science about it, I suppose. Yeah.
Oh, good. Now, there's only one problem. Where's Tara? Because she's the other kid. And where's Karroty?
I have no idea.
Oh!
What?
I come in peace.
What are you? Are you better off in there, or do you want to come out?
I'm coming out.
Okay.
What are
there
you?
go.
Are you trying to be? What are you trying to be?
An alien.
An alien.
An
From planet Doo-Doos.
From planet Doo-Doos. Awesome. Well, I'll let you do some kitchen cooking, and I'm going to go find Karroty.
Excellent. Let's get stuck into it then, guys.
Just put that over there.
So we're going to be making some lemonade scones today. Alright, so first of all we're going to start with some lemonade. So here I've got in a little measuring jug is about 400 millilitres of lemonade. And the reason why we're using lemonade, you know why we're using lemonade to make the scones today?
Because they're lemonade scones.
Because they're lemonade scones, but not only that, using lemonade actually takes out some of the chemical ingredients that you add into the dry mixtures of lemonade, of scones rather. So instead of putting baking powder and bicarbonate of soda into the scone mixture, we have the carbon from the bubbles in the lemonade, which is going to react with the eggs and make our scones nice and flaky.
Bubbles.
Bubbles, absolutely. So here again, now we've got about 200 grams of melted butter. We've melted this already in the microwave, and for a reason. And do you know why that is?
It's easy to mix.
Absolutely. And not only that, when the margarine goes into the lemonade and in with the cold eggs, which we have here, they're going to turn into very tiny little droplets, which will dispense evenly into the flour. All right then. So if you want to start cracking the eggs into the lemonade, either one. Would you like to do one each?
Yep, you can do one too.
And I can do one as well. See, I'm so clever, I can do it with one hand. Just like that. Can you do it with one hand?
No.
Oh, not enough practice. Alright. So I'll probably throw a little joke in there actually. Why don't we tell jokes to eggs? Do you know why we don't tell jokes to eggs?
Because they crack.
Unbelievable. Oh, you got me, that's it, because they crack up. Oh, hello! Look who that is, it's Karroty. Hello, Karroty!
Why are chefs so naughty?
I don't know, why are chefs so naughty?
Because they whip cream and they beat eggs. I heard you're beating eggs today.
We are indeed. Oh, does that make me a naughty chef then, Karroty?
Oh, yes, you're a very naughty chef. Very naughty chef. Yeah. Oh, looks like you're having fun with the bubbles.
Awesome, so we take the eggshell away.
That looks like oil kind of now.
Yes, so what we're going to do now, we're going to add, and you're going to whisk.
Me?
So, yes, as I'm adding the margarine into the lemonade and to the eggs, just whisk them nice and gently, and we add that in so it gets evenly distributed. You're going to have to whisk a little bit harder than that, mate.
You said softly before.
Gently to start with, but then a little bit harder, just to break the yolks. Now it looks like milk. That's right.
Yellowy milk.
Yellowy milk.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now this is the point where you must make sure that you've got no jewellery on your hands. Why must you make sure you've got no jewellery on your hands?
Does gold have stuff stick to it?
Oh, I joke about gold.
Oh, go on then, Karroty. Tell us a joke about the gold.
What makes the best gold in the whole world?
I don't know. What does make the best gold in the whole wide world?
22 carats.
22 carats.
Yes, and they're all my cousins.
Fantastic.
What does that even mean?
Well,
22 carats. I don't get that.
Plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7, plus 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22 carats.
22 carats. I do believe that it's actually how they measure the purity of the gold.
So how
So-
much is 22 carats?
Well, the more carats, the more pure. So what? Can you get 1 million carat gold, Karroty?
Oh, that's what I am.
That's what you are.
Yes.
Solid
Where's
gold.
your jewellery?
Oh, I am the jewelry.
Okay then. So now we've whisked all these ingredients in together.
Sticky.
It is a little bit sticky, I know. Put the whisk aside.
Lemonade in it.
Now who's going to do the mixing? Because what we're going to do now is we're going to add all of these wet
We need a
ingredients.
spoon.
No, you can do this with your hands. This is why we take off.
Oh, yeah.
This is why we
Yeah.
take off all the jewellery.
Can we both do it?
We can indeed. All right. So we're going to pour a little bit at a time. Some
Whoops.
liquid. So who's going to start?
I will.
Okay. What you need to do is you need to work from the outside and move the flour onto the inside. That's it.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's it. There's nothing like getting your fingers dirty in the kitchen.
Whoa.
Just be steady with the bowl there, otherwise it'll all end up on the floor. You can't eat the scones off the floor, can you?
No.
Only dogs can.
Only dogs can.
Dogs rock.
So now it's mixing in.
Oh, that feels so weird.
Put some more liquid in there.
Rice.
Indeed. Let Abby have a go.
Yeah.
Now be sure you scrape your hands off into the bowl. And this is the reason why we don't wear any jewellery when we make scones. Because otherwise they fall off your fingers and then get stuck into your scones in the bowl.
You might eat them.
You might
Yeah.
eat gold.
I know. Yeah, with a gold filling.
Oh, I've been looking for gold in the garden.
Did you find any?
No, just me.
Just you. Oh, well, that's a good enough find, I think.
Let's do it together. You can put your hand there.
That's it. Give it a good scrunch up. Don't forget, there's still some more liquid to go in there.
Try and get the
That
stuff
looks
off the bottom.
messy.
It's are messy, I believe, Karroty.
Yes, they're fun for kids.
I wish I had some hands to help.
Okay. Now we're going to pour in some more liquid.
We could build some hands on you.
There you go. Get it in
Don't
there.
spill it. Please don't spill it, I should say.
Now into this bowl, when we started off, we had about 800 grams of flour, plain flour.
Elbow
And
you
I've
in
just
the
set
chest,
aside
yeah.
another 200 grams to put into the mixture after when we're rolling them out. How
How
does
about you
that
put
feel,
your hand
guys?
over the top of mine? No, this one. This hand. This hand over the top of my arm.
It's a good job you guys
There,
don't work
put
on a
your
building
hand-
site, isn't it?
How can you tell the difference between your right and left hand?
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Yeah, you're right with your right. Or
All
at
the
least
rest
a lot do.
Awesome.
Some kids are left-handed. I'm ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Me
What does that mean,
too.
Karroty?
Well,
left.
if I had two hands,
left.
I could use both of them at the same time.
Fantastic. That must be
I can
awesome.
write with my left and right hand too.
That's
I can do
ambidextrous.
It's only because I've broken this hand, this arm once, and this arm once. So I practice with both wrists to rock.
Oh, I've got another silly
awesome.
joke.
Go on then, Karroty. Tell us another joke.
Oh, how do you know that carrots are good for your eyes?
I have no idea. How do you know that carrots are good for your eyes?
You ever seen any rabbits with glasses?
Awesome.
Oh, I carrot myself up.
You're so funny, Karroty. Alright, so now we have this nice big gooey mixture.
Yeah, but we still got flour at the bottom.
Okay, so one of you now just scrape your hands off. And just mix in the rest of the floury bits in the bottom there.
That's why I'm turning it around. I think it's a bit too gooey.
Oh no, this is the perfect way that a scone batter should be, or a scone
I
dough.
had to scrape my hands off it when I went on the school camp.
Did you?
Oh, can I come lick them? Yum, yum, yum.
I will lick them for you, actually.
I think they'll taste better once they're cooked.
Oh, good.
No, scones taste so much better when
Oh.
they're not cooked.
When they're not cooked. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the bottom to see if there's any flour.
I've got another rabbit joke.
Go on then, Karroty, give us another joke.
How do you catch a rabbit?
I don't know.
With
How do you,
carrots!
how do you catch a rabbit?
Yeah, hide in the bush and make carrot noises.
And what does a carrot noise sound like, Karroty?
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit,
Awesome.
ribbit, ribbit.
All right then, so
I'm
we're
gonna go find some rabbits in the garden.
Excellent.
Ta-ta! Save some scones for me.
We will. So we got this huge sticky dough now, and what we're gonna do with this is we're just gonna dust it with a little bit of flour on the top.
I can't get it off.
Put flour in it.
That is a good idea. So dip your hands in the flour,
Oh, but I want to lick them.
Ew.
and then you're gonna have to wash your hands.
Again.
All right then, away you go and lick your fingers, and I'll finish off making the batter.
Yummy.
So we have our scone mixture here, don't we, Abby?
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to take it out of the bowl. All right. Let me just set the bowl aside. And we're going to put some flour just over the surface here. And then we're going to place our scone dough right on top. Make sure as well that there's flour on top. And why do we do this?
I don't know.
Alright, I'll tell you why then. We put the flour on the surface and the flour on top of the dough to stop it from sticking to the surface when we roll it out, and to stop the dough from sticking to the rolling pin. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to roll these out. Nice and gentle. To about 3 centimeters thick. And then we're going to take our pastry cutter here, or our scone cutter, and we're going to cut out lots of lovely
2, 3.
little scones. I can just imagine how these are going to taste now, huh? Awesome. What do you think?
Yeah, that tastes very, very good.
So do you know where scones come from?
No.
Scones come from an old recipe in the United Kingdom. There was many different recipes, and you know the United Kingdom's made up of all different countries. You have Scotland, you have Wales, you have Ireland and England. Each one of these countries all have their own different recipes for scones. Awesome. And they've been making these in the United Kingdom for hundreds of years. So what did they use, I wonder, before lemonade? Because lemonade's not hundreds of years old, is it? Huh? So what do you think they used?
Water and lemons?
Water and lemons, yes. It would be a very early version of lemonade without the bubbles, huh?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so now we've cut the scones out. You're gonna get a baking sheet,
Back.
and we're gonna put these onto a baking sheet and stick them in the oven. Isn't that right? Okay then, away you go.
Nice and clean hands.
Nice and clean hands.
I don't have clean hands.
You don't have clean hands. And what did the scone taste like before it was cooked?
Nice.
It was nice, was it?
Yeah.
Alright. Now if you wanted to make these extra lemony, what could you add to these to make these extra lemony if you really wanted?
Even
Real
more.
lemons?
Huh?
Real lemons?
Real lemons, yeah. What could we use from the real lemon to make it extra flavoursome?
The juice?
The juice and the outside of the skin, which is what we call the zest.
Yeah, that you can zest them.
You can zest them and then put them into the mixture. Absolutely right.
Could we roll this all back together and make
Yeah,
more?
but the thing is not to squeeze it together like we did in the first place, because you don't want to add too much flour to the mixture. So we just bring it together and then flatten it down with your hand, and hopefully all the sticky bits on the inside stick together, and then we just cut some more out. Because if you just mash it up now, you'll put too much flour in there and they'll become very heavy.
That's cool. It looks like a marble. It's going to be a marble.
And
I
that one
thought
as
they
well.
look like a muffin.
Like a muffin.
Muffin. We put them out a bit more.
Yeah.
We're running out of room.
Well, I think that'll be enough. What do you think?
rest of the dough.
Well, you can do, or if you want to, you can wrap it up very tightly in cling wrap or plastic wrap and then actually stick it in the freezer and use it another time.
Or you can eat it.
Or you can eat it, but I'd rather cook it before eating it myself.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You gotta try it, Abby. Try a little bit.
You're going to try some here? Or are you braver than me?
You gotta try some too.
Well, we're going to actually... Yeah, it could do with cooking. That's what I reckon. My professional opinion is that it could do with cooking. But we're going to stick these in the oven.
Abby likes it.
So what temperature do you think we need to put these on in the oven?
200 degrees.
About 200. Very, very close. We're going to put them in at 180.
Ah.
And then we're going to bake them off for about 20-25 minutes until they're nice and golden brown, light and fluffy. We're all right. We're going to put these into our hot oven. And then, I don't know, maybe we're going to take a break. And when we come back, then we're going to prepare another dish. See you soon. Awesome, welcome back to Kids in the Kitchen. We've been busy during the break while you guys have been away, and we've been cutting up some vegetables because we're going to make our vegetable and cheese tortilla wraps with some guacamole. So Tara's been very useful in the kitchen there, cutting up all this lovely vegetables into long, thin strips that we call in the industry julienne, which is like a matchstick cut. So it's really nice and thin. So you might want to get a grown-up to help you with these. Isn't that right?
Yep, and you could also call them pasta.
Oh yeah, like a spaghetti of vegetables.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they're like
Vegetable
stripy. See?
Nice.
Stripes.
So we're going to make the guacamole to go into the tortilla wrap now. What we're going to do is prepare the avocado.
Yummy.
So have you done one of these before?
Yes, I have.
Right, awesome.
I do
So
it with my dad all the time.
I haven't
So-
done I love them.
you know how to cut all the way around the centre, like that. And
Yep.
how do we open the avocado? Go on, show me how you do it. Look at that, you twist it. Awesome. So do you know how to scoop the avocado out of its
First, you're
skin?
gonna take the pit pack.
Well, yes, you can.
I know me.
I call it the cannonball.
The cannonball, huh? Should we get ready to catch it? Because this is going to flop. This is going to fly out, isn't it? Huh? Oh, it gently does it. You haven't got it right, have you? There you go.
Cannonball.
Well, there we go. Awesome.
Okay, where do
So-
I put it?
Can I scoop
Right.
one avocado?
You certainly can.
Right.
Multitasking. Awesome. Now I've got this wonderful, useful tool called a microplane.
Zest.
It is. It's a very fine zester. So what we're going to do is into the same bowl we're going to zest some lime zest.
Ooh.
So you want to take about half the lime zest there, and you only need to rub it in the one direction. But be very careful when you do it because it is sharp. Okay.
Don't cut me.
Awesome.
You're gonna do lemon zest
We're
as
going to
well.
put some lemon zest in there as well.
Yeah, they're slippery now.
All right. Careful, careful. That'll be enough for the lime. You put some lemon in there.
Lemons are fun. They look like weird things. They look like meteoroids.
They do indeed. And they grow on trees. But meteorites don't grow on trees, do they?
No, they grow in the space.
They grow in space, just like you earlier on in the show today when you were an alien.
Yeah.
So, into this as well, we're going to squeeze some lime juice.
Just to make it extra special.
Oh, lovely, lovely, nice and fresh.
We really need to get a bowl that actually doesn't move while we're cooking.
One with a non-stick with a non-slip bottom as opposed to a non-stick, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough lemon zest in there as well. And what we're going to do,
Cut that
yeah, you can
Should I-
tap that off on the edge,
up. Or I could use a spoon.
or you could use a spoon.
And then I'll put it on.
All right, you want to squeeze in the lemon juice.
Abby can.
So I'll squeeze. Whoop,
Oopsies.
you slipped. I'll squeeze the rest of the lemon juice in there. And if you want to mush it up with your hands, that
Can
would
I
be
lick it?
awesome. If you must.
Aw.
All right.
Don't you put any
So-
spicy stuff in it?
You can do, but we're making one with no spice in it today because
Yeah.
it's for children, and children are not very big fans of spice.
I am.
Yes, well, you're an older child, and some younger children don't like chili peppers and things like that.
But if you're out there and you like chili, put it in. It does work.
Absolutely. we're going to do is you can chop some fresh coriander.
I love chopping. I love chopping.
Awesome. So we got some fresh coriander leaves, and if you just gently chop that, all right, using the knife, yes.
I like using bigger knives.
Making sure that you keep your fingers away from the blade when you're chopping. Awesome. Nice and gentle. Fantastic.
Really, really? You want it finely chopped?
Oh, you can chop it a little bit more than that, but not too much
Roughly
more.
or fine?
Just roughly would be good.
So enough that it's not stuck to the stalks.
That's correct. Are you having fun there? Awesome. Got a towel there to wipe our hands with, because I think that's nice and mushy enough. Awesome.
Rocking chair. I have
Does that
two.
taste good? Fantastic. There you go. There's a cloth. And don't forget to wash your hands. So we'll sprinkle some of the coriander.
Some. We can sprinkle
Yeah.
some on top as
And
well.
we can sprinkle some on top. That's why we're keeping some aside. Okay, what's
Oh,
that noise?
that's the scones.
Right, awesome. Are you going to grab them out of the oven, or shall I?
Which one?
Well,
Which?
I'll grab them
It's
out
a
of the oven,
lifetime decision.
and you can make these tortillas. So we're just going to grab
Oh yeah.
a nice fresh
Yum.
tortilla.
Or wrap. Well, we'll be turned into a wrap actually.
And then what we're going to do, so I'll show you how to make one really quickly, and then you guys can make one up after that while I grab the scones out of the oven.
And then we take some of this.
That's it. Away you go. You put some vegetables and some cheese in
It's
there.
a wrap, wrap, wrap. It's a wrappy day. Mix those veggies up.
I'm just going down.
As we're
Make
doing
sure I grab my
wraps,
oven
wraps,
glove.
wraps. It's a wrappy day. It's a wrap, 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 wrap. Cause it's a wrappy day. Happy day. Wrappy day. Wrappy
Awesome.
happy day.
So I've just
Happy,
left the scones on the back shelf there just to cool down a little bit.
Wrappy happy day. Wrappy
So
dappy.
we'll move them.
Happy dappy.
Now you nearly got it right there, but not quite. So we'll just set that one here, and I'll show you how to roll them a little bit tighter than that.
Can I scoop it?
You can.
I do
Put
it
it
a
on there.
different way. I keep it in the center, then you get all, you just squish it a teeny bit.
Spread it out nice and thin.
Or you go like this.
That's it. That's it. Don't be shy.
Oh,
So then we'll take
Dad's way.
some nice crispy, lovely chopped up vegetables in
Not
the middle,
too much. Some children
and a
can't
sprinkle
have
of
too
cheese. And just a little tip for you: when you're folding it over, fold it all the way in half, and then just scrumple it back with your fingers.
much. Ooh, like rice cakes.
Absolutely,
Ooh,
or
whoops.
like spring rolls even.
Ooh.
And there you go. You have them nice and tight.
And then you cut them in half.
That's it. But which way? Cut them in on an angle like that.
Ooh, why?
Why? Because when you turn them on a plate, they look nice
And cool.
and pretty and full,
Well, that looks nice.
and they look ready to eat. Don't they look yummy? Awesome. So we're going to get a plate now, and we're going to put some of these scones onto a plate.
That plate's ugly.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Lovely job.
This one's cool and marbly.
So we've got lemonade scones and our lovely vegetable and cheese wraps.
Oh my goodness, what a delicious
paper on that.
meal you've prepared. Dinner and dessert that quickly. Abby, you have done a lovely job.
Awesome.
Oh, Karl, thank you very much for joining us in Kids in the Kitchen.
It's my pleasure.
You will come back, won't you?
Indeed I will. Indeed I will. I look forward to next time.
I think Karroty's fallen in love with you.
Oh, wonderful stuff. Well, I'm looking forward even more to my tea anyway. with my
Oh,
scones.
exactly. We get to enjoy it now.
What about basil?
Oh, good point. Basil's Karroty's boyfriend. We don't want to make Basil just jealous. That's a good point. Thank you once again for joining us in Kids in the Kitchen. We'll see you next week. And again, something yummy the kids are making. Well, how did that rap song go that you guys were doing?
I don't know. We were just making our poo on the way. Rap, rap, rap.
It's a happy day.
It's a veggie day.
It's a
Rap
happy
veggie day.
Well, I think it's time to eat tea.
I think that's what we call a wrap.
that's a wrap.
What should we do with the sunshine today? Holding my hand, go for a stroll. Chasing our shadows, we run through the park. top of the hill, then a row. We're all out of breath, but we want to keep going, spurring each other on and on, making the most of every moment till the last of the sunshine is gone. You know there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I'm so glad I got you here with me.